What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another predicted lineup. Third game of the season is Watford at home, 2 o'clock kickoff at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium tomorrow. The press conference was done yesterday. Is there any sort of team news to run through?
Yeah, Rodon's still out injured, and Ndombele is not involved again as he seeks to transfer away from Tottenham. Other than that, no real injury problems. Obviously, Son played against last game, and Romero still had a little niggling injury, but I think he's fit and available for selection.
Well, it's been a great start to the weekend already. Arsenal already taken a big battering 5-0 at the hands of Manchester City.
Beautiful.
But let's get into the predicted lineup. We're going to go for a 4-3-3 formation against Watford. In goal is obviously going to be captain Hugo Lloris. There's not going to be any other options there. Mm-hmm. Right back, Doherty played in the Europa Conference League, didn't do himself any justice, so we expect Tanganga just to slot straight back in.
Yeah, Jaffa Tanganga is playing in this one for sure. Obviously had a strong performance against Man City in the opening game, and did struggle last time out against Adama Traore, but with Doherty not really doing himself any favours in midweek, I think Tanganga has to play in this one.
Definitely. Centre back, right centre back we're gonna stick with Davinson Sanchez. Obviously, like you said, Romero is fit for this game, but I do feel he'll still stick with Sanchez.
Yeah, I feel like he's earned his chance to start, and it'll be harsh of Nuno to be dropping him in this game. So Sanchez, I think, has to play. Yeah,
and I think that also stands for his centre-back partner in Eric Dyer as well. Both of them have had a really strong start to the season, and we expect them to carry on.
Yeah, and they've obviously first 2 games they played well, and I think it's for Romero to earn his spot. So I believe them two will carry on. They haven't conceded a goal yet, so there's no real need to drop them just now.
Definitely. Left back, Sergio Reguilon to come straight back into the Premier League side. Ben Davies played there in midweek in the Conference League. I mean, he wasn't awful, wasn't great, just a standard Ben Davies performance. So Reguilon to come straight back in.
Yeah, and we need that outlet on the left-hand side, so Reguilon has to come back in for sure.
Let me just run through that back line with you one more time. So it's Hugo Lloris in goal, Tanganga right back, Sanchez and Dyer in the centre-back positions with Reguilon at left back. The most offensive in the middle three will be Ollie Skip. He's been formidable so far this season, so we expect him to carry on of that ilk.
Yeah, has a good start, first 2 games, and didn't play any minutes in midweek, so I'm expecting him to definitely be fresh for this one.
Yes, so Skip in the CDM position. A bit further forward in a bit of a more of a box-to-box role will be Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Came on just to solidify the team midweek, did well, and he's also been very good in the Premier League so far.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, guaranteed starting, was a really good cameo. So yeah, I think as well, as we saw in the Euros, he's getting a lot more, he's getting a lot better with his quality on the ball as well, creating a lot more chances, getting in better positions. So I'm liking the look of this new Højbjerg.
Yeah, I really am. And alongside him, we're going to go for Dele Alli. And you say you like the look of this Højbjerg. I really like the look of this Dele Alli. He's come back to this new season. He's very fit, non-stop running, different role for the team he's got now. And I think he's really taking to it.
Definitely. And hopefully I want to see him more in the final third in this game. I know he obviously scored last week, the winner, and got the penalty. But I want to see him with being a bit more creative in the final third and maybe getting a few more shots off than we have seen in the first 2 games. But obviously I don't want him to lose any of that tenacity and that aggression he's added to his game in the first couple of weeks of the season. So I think he's definitely going to start, despite maybe strong competition from the likes of the Celso, maybe Brian Hill. I think Dele deserves his spot in the lineup here.
Yeah, in the attacking positions, this is where we feel it could get changed up a little bit. So on the right-hand side of the attack, we've gone for Heung-min Son instead of Lucas Moura, and we'll get into why we've made that decision. But Heung-min Son on the right, do you think he can thrive there?
Well, I think he's, of all the players, of him and Bergwijn, I think he's probably a bit more comfortable on the right, seeing as he's a lot more comfortable on his left foot. He can cut inside and be just as clinical. So I think him on the right-hand side could make sense in this one.
With Son on the right-hand side, we've gone for a Harry Kane to return to the starting lineup in the Premier League to play that, obviously, front line. with Heung-min Son. And then on the left-hand side, it's going to be Steven Bergwijn. So a front three of Son, Kane and Bergwijn, dropping Lucas Moura to the bench.
Yeah, I think Lucas has been poor past couple of games, and with Kane coming back into the side, we need to move one of the players out of the team, out of Bergwijn, Lucas, to spark both of them maybe having a decent start to the season. But I think Bergwijn probably last couple of games has been a bit stronger, so I'm expecting him to start in this one with Son on the right and Kane up top. And I think Bergwijn is a lot more comfortable on the left-hand side. So I'm expecting that to be the front three.
So let's run through that predicted lineup with you one more time. So that's Hugo Lloris in goal, Tanganga right back, Reguilon left back, Dyer and Sanchez in the centre-back positions. A midfield three of Oli Skip, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Dele Alli. Bergwijn on the left, Sonny on the right, Kane up top. If this is the formation and the starting lineup, what predicted scoreline are you going for?
3-1. I'd say 3-1.
3-1.
3-1 to Tottenham. I think Kane will get back on the score sheet, and I think Watford might be Tottenham's first conceded goal of the season.
Interesting. I'm going to go for 2-0. I think we can keep a clean sheet in this game. I know Watford, they have had their shooting boots on so far this season, scoring quite a few goals, but I think we can stifle them, and I think that we can keep a clean sheet in this game. So I'm going 2-0. I'm going for Harry Kane to get a double in this one. Harry Kane to get a double.
Chance to go 9 points clear of Arsenal after
exactly,
3 games.
After 3 games. So all good news. I mean, this season has started on fire. I mean, Spurs winning all their games so far, Arsenal losing all their games so far. So you can't really complain, can you? So
I will carry on.
Exactly. I want to know your predicted lineup in the comment section below. I want to know your predicted scoreline in the comment section below. Come and join us tomorrow for all the live content revolving the Tottenham against Watford game. The pre-match pump-up will start at 12:30. Moving on to the live watch-along with me and John, and then it will be the post-match fan show where me and John will be taking your calls, and it is your chance to have your say on the post-match fan show. Let's hope for 3 points tomorrow. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on you Spurs.